Hello and welcome to Let's Play Batman on the Sega Genesis. This game was made by Sunsoft and it is based off of the 1989 Tim Burton Batman movie, which starred Michael Keaton as Batman and Jack Nicholson as the Joker. I posted the intro video because it gives a good backstory of pretty much every major plot event in this game, and it pretty much recaps the entire movie. Save the ending, and I think it will help in the long run so they don't have to spend this whole video pointing out every major plot point. And it's been so long since I've seen that movie that I probably would forget things or get things wrong anyway. So if you haven't seen that and you want to know exactly what's going on in this game, go watch that. I know it's a lot of text, but you'll probably be happy that you read it later. One thing I did find funny is Vicky Vale, her portrait shows up at the bottom, but if you read that whole backstory, she's never mentioned once. And she's only featured for about maybe 10 seconds in this game, so I don't know what the point of even adding her in there was. I got a little chuckle out of that once I realized that. But anyway, I'm going to start off with 5 lives and on normal. I could give myself 7, or I could go down to 3, but I think 5 is a good place to start. I'm fairly good at this game. I can usually beat it without dying more than maybe once or twice. And if you want to win this game, you want to make sure that you really don't die at all. It's not that hard. It's very short. I'll be doing 2 stages per video, and there are probably only about 8 stages in this game. So it might be about 5 videos if I do the final battle in its own video. But we'll see how that goes. And I will point out the differences between this game and the NES game that Sunsoft made as we go through it. I hope that sound is audible. If it's too loud, let me know. And we're starting off on the streets of Gotham City. At this point, there is no Joker. This starts off before the Joker exists, and there's just a lot of crime on the streets, so you're just going to punch some generic bad guys that all wear the same clothes for some reason, and all have the same haircuts. This stage is pretty deceptive in that it makes you think the game is almost some sort of side-scrolling beat-em-up, and it's not. You get a nice supply of batarangs and a grappling hook, and you will be using the grappling hook quite a bit in the upcoming stages. The batarangs not as much, but you will want to save those for bosses. You'll always have 5 to start off with, but if you die and have more than 5, you'll be brought back down to 5, which sucks. Like the NES version of this game, you won't be able to beat the Joker without a healthy supply. He's just too fast and too powerful, in my opinion. Oh, ouch. And if you get those little bat symbols, you'll get more batarangs. You'll get about 5 of them. And here we are at the first boss already. And he's very easy. You can double jump, and if you land on him, it does damage. But what you really want to try to do is get behind him and punch him. You don't want to go up to him face to face because he'll punch your face in, and it won't be pretty. He's also pretty quick. You can also crouch down and do a low kick, and that's not necessary to beat this guy. It's pretty good on some generic enemies, though. And anyway, the differences between this game and the NES. The NES game is more Ninja Gaiden style. Ninja Gaiden. I don't know how it's really supposed to be pronounced. Everyone says it's one way or the other. But anyway, in that one you get a bunch of different items to use, different weapons and everything. In this one you get the batarangs and your punches, and that's it. In that one, it definitely, you run through and, it's just, it feels like a completely different game. But anyway, if you're following along with the plot, and you know we're at the Axis Chemical Factory, then you'll know that we're going after Jack Napier at this point. And again, no Joker. He will be making his appearance known soon enough, but not until after we beat this stage. Oh shoot. One thing I don't get about this game, the damage is a little random. I've played through this a couple of times already during a couple of failed recordings, and I noticed the laser only does about 2 damage, 2 little bars of damage, and I got hit directly with one of them. I think I jumped into it by mistake, and I lost pretty much my entire life bar. And I think that's why it's good to give myself more than 3 lives, because the game can be a little awkwardly unfair. And now I'll explain how this grappling hook works. You press up, and then you push the jump button, and it'll launch out your grappling hook. Then you push the jump button again to pull yourself up. And you have to do it in certain spots. It doesn't work anywhere. Now, if you don't want to go up, you can just let go of the up button, which is pretty good. I found there are some spots you'll accidentally latch onto something you really don't want to pull yourself up to. Like maybe say there's an enemy wandering around up there. Oh! An enemy wandering around up on the platform above you and you don't want to launch yourself into him. Or if you don't realize you pulled yourself up to a moving platform with spikes on it, that's bad. So being able to unlatch yourself from platforms is very handy. You can also jump down platforms like these pipes, but you want to be careful you don't accidentally jump down to your death. Good, I'm up to 15 batarangs now. And we're doing good. I find it funny that killing these regular goons takes a good, 4 kicks, while punching this machine only takes 1 punch to take it out. And now he's dead. But some really nasty slime coming out of the back there. You can only hurt these guys by crouching, and for some reason if you're crouching, even though your face is right in front of their rockets, it won't hurt you. It'll just go right by your face. Oh, the platform disappeared. That was weird. We're almost to the end of this stage. Like I said, I'll only do 2 stages per video, so this will be a very short Let's Play, as will be the next game. After that, things will change, but I just like this game a lot, and I felt like playing it and reliving my experiences. And if I jump quick enough, these guys won't get me. And both of them just ran into that vat of toxic waste, which means technically we should have 2, now 3 Jokers. Now if I can do this right, now we'll have a 4th Joker. Yay! We'll need some more Jokers. And the next stage is this museum, the Flugelheim. Sounds nothing like the Guggenheim. But that is where we will pick up in part 2. I hope you guys enjoy this game. I love it. I don't think there's really one thing I hate about this game or dislike other than maybe the random damage. But again, I'll see you guys tomorrow in part 2. And thanks for watching.